Hello there, everyone. This is Neko here, getting ready to play The Infected. And today we're going to be planning out some more of my building. At the same time, we're also, or not at the same time, while we're doing that, we're also going to be working on getting ready to get ourselves, what do you call it? Placeables, we're going to be working towards the oil pump. Due to the extractor's oil being nerfed, they know for a full extractor no longer fill basically uh you used to be able to fill up the extractor like 3-4 times with one full thing, but now you can only fill it up about once, and I think it's because with all the biofuel being capable generated and all that, I think the developer nerfed it in order to give people a reason to use their biofuel, which in the beginning is somewhat a pain. Right now I can't keep up with the biofuel needs. While we're at it, I'm going to be running back and forth on this, so let's grab that and let's see if we can find some coal around here. Here we are, we can throw coal in. There we go. As we're doing that, we're going to continue to plan out this, which means we're going to get the foundations and all this set up. Oh, here we are. So we're going to figure out how we're going to do this, where we're going to place these, all that fun stuff. I kind of wish we could place ghost images on ghost images, and and another thing I wish we could do is the ability to place walls on the sides of this. And what I mean by that is, as you can see, you can place it on top of it, but I would like to be able to attach it to the bottom, because even if I upgrade this to concrete, it's only gonna go about here down as the last time I remember, which means there will be concrete pillars about halfway down this. At least that was the last time I remember. And like same for this. It's no way you're gonna see a entire concrete pillar go concrete all the way down this. So I would like to be able to attach these to this and then be able to run it all the way to the ground. But that would be nice. Anyways, as we're doing this, I'm gonna have to keep track of what's going on over there. Do I want... I think I might make this like my front yard here. And I do wish we had varying levels of the height. You know what would be actually really cool if they could do? I know. Sons of the Forest, knockoff, but I mean that basically is setting that. I love that building mechanic system because you can actually willingly and dynamically control the height of the things you build. You could make a ramp. You could raise the height. Let's say you wanted it to go uh, from here, you wanted to go up to about that height instead. You could have build the wood from there to there and only go have a ramp that goes that high. And you can do that, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4 foundations. You'll have this nice smooth ramp all the way over there, instead of having this little ramp here where it goes bonk up, bonk up. So maybe the developer can start looking into trying to figure out how to do what the Sons of the Forest did. That is like one of the best mechanics so far for building. Now it's not perfect, definitely not perfect, but it allows a much more freedom of building. You can have dynamic building, and that's one of my favorite things is dynamic building. That means I can control how high it goes, when it goes, where it goes, because it goes. Now, there's other ways you can achieve that, but at the same time, it's not as immersive. Since this, oops. But I don't really care about immersive. What I care about is actually doing. Oh, you flip nuggets. I guess we'll place some foundations under this to, and then unstuck it. But I don't really care about that. What I care about is the ability to control how I build. And right now, I can't, there's not really a whole lot of building pieces open to being used. We have, it's been a while since any new building pieces have been added, which I can understand. It can be a pain to add, and they're still looking into better build methods, I guess. Or they asked if there might be any potential better build methods. Well, there is one now. It's and that maybe they should look into that type of build method. Plus, it allows you to get all your resources back, which is nice. So you can control how you build, where you build, and why you build. This game has a lot of work and a lot of development needed, but it is slowly getting there. And I hope they do change the method for chopping stuff. And oops, I haven't been keeping track of my stuff. That's another thing that I hate, is because now you have to keep track of the forge, and if you don't, you could pretty much be wasting your energy. Like, look at that. I wasted probably a good 10 minutes, or not 10 minutes, but probably a good 5 so minutes. And right now, my goal is to try and get 2, 3, 4, 5. Right now, my goal is to try and get 3 more wind turbines ready, and I will be moving these out eventually. Then I want to get that built, as I stated earlier, because this will help me. But the problem is, I do not like the fact that they can destroy the items and I don't get half the resources back at least. I'd prefer if I could just repair it. Like, it gets damaged, 30% health. Take 1/4 materials, repair it. Boom. I'd be happy as hell with that, rather than losing all of it. And we're gonna probably get some building stuff over this way, so we're gonna have to figure out, I'm gonna have to put this stuff up. So for now, we'll just move it to, my stupid mouse. We'll just move it over here out of the way. I needed the storage anyways, and I do have plans to test this out, as I said before. Oh, and finding chickens around here is a little bit hard. However, I did manage to find 3 at the cave. And you want to know the funny thing is, there's a 50-50 chance for to be male or female. And guess what? 1, 2, 3 out of 4 were males that I've captured so far. Like, no joke. This is a male, this one's a female, this was a male and a male. I butchered them as soon as possible so they didn't consume this. The only reason why I have the male here still is because I need it to get the female pregnant, because I no longer have any trained things. I still have my infinity shroom, but still. And we've got a pregnant female here. What I'm hoping is I'm going to keep this. If it's another male that gets made, if it's a young one, I'll butcher the old male. Let the young one stay, and then I'm gonna try and get all 5 females, because once you do that, you're good to go, at least until he adds aging, which there might be. Who knows? If there is, then you may want to keep a metal, but as of right now, I don't think there is. I'm going to go check on my ores and stuff, and we're going to get this continued. And part of the thing would be nice is if we could build on 45 degrees and 30 degrees, because I would like to have a nice arch following along this here with my house. Like the wall naturally flows like this here, and then across, and then straight across, and then flows back this way. But I can't exactly achieve that, which I'm a little sad. And another thing is I would like to be able to put curves down that so I could wall that up. But I think I'm going to have to. Can I get this? Oop. Looks like I won't be able to attach there. But here we go. We can use this. I can attach here. I can put a curve. No, I would have to actually figure out how to get a curve directly under it. Dang it. Alright, well, for now, we'll just continue. Oops, I forgot I lowered it. We'll continue with this. Yeah, we can't place there, but we can there. That's the other thing is the natural. Why can I place it there but not over there? That's stupid. That's a little bit in, so I might actually change that out. Although a little bit of rock wouldn't be too bad. It'd be kind of cool. Alright, we're gonna get that right there. I know most of you probably already left, because I mean, who wants to watch someone plan out their base? They want to see, like, I'm assuming people want to see action and this and that, but I mean, there are people out there like me who enjoy watching and seeing how people plan out their places and their builds and all that. I will be getting that up next, or not. I don't know if it'll be next, but that place up there is going to be getting done. That's where I'm going to be building my power tower. And yes, I like to build power towers. If you've seen my other series that I've done, you'll see that I've done a power tower in that series and all that fun stuff. And you might be thinking, do you really need this much room? And if I'm going to have everything within the same building other than my NPCs, yes, I am going to need this much room, if not more, because I'm going to have a room for smithing or blacksmithing, whatever the hell you want to call it. I'm going to have a room for chemistry. I'm going to have a room for crafting. I'm going to have a room for storage. I'm going to have a room for... what else do we need? Actually, I'm not here. Oh, a kitchen. We're going to need a kitchen. In other words, we're going to need a chemistry place. We're going to need a room, a loom room, a workbench, crafting bench area. We're going to need a smithing area. I may have to put this somewhere else. Actually, that's where the one spot is going to be. Over here that I said I think was going to be my front yard, I'm actually going to turn this into my logging yard. I'm going to put like all my logging stuff right here instead. And then we're going to need, what else? That up there is going to be my power, wind turbines, solar panels, a battery control panel junction box setup. I'm going to need for this little setup here. Then we're also going to need a fort room and some other little bits. We're going to also need some decorations, a relaxing area, a guest bedroom. So yeah, if you're like, this is like overkill build, nope, not even close. Like, not even close. Now if I go this plus a story plus like another story to the point that it's like up there, like one, two, three, then yes, that is overkill. That would, oh, you flip nuggets. But yes, that would be overkill. Like insanely overkill. I don't know what the hell I would do with all that room, but still, I'm gonna probably have to find a top down view, or I may have to find my way up there at some point to get a screenshot of this. I know it's not that exciting, and I would absolutely love more building pieces, but if the creator decides to change up the building system, which, tell you the truth, I secretly hope they do. I really, really hope they do. I would love to be able to do, oops, build like Sons of the Forest. That would be absolutely amazing. We're gonna definitely have to move a lot of stuff out of the way, and we're gonna have to do other stuff. But I definitely would like some triangles, some half circles. Like right now, I would love triangles. This setup here is just kind of ew, because you see it goes from there to here. Here, let's put a second one here. Uh, Spin it around with the mouse button right there. And you can see right there, that corner right there, it bumps into there and then jumps to there. That shape would repeat all the way down this. And that's just like, yeah, no, that's a ew to me. Now, sometimes with certain builds, I wouldn't mind that shape. Like, if I do my power tower where I put one on one side, one on the other side, and then I throw in one of these in the middle so I get this arch, I don't mind that build, that. But if it goes bump, 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 it's kind of me to me. I'm going to have to move this somewhere else, but that's definitely something I have plans to get. Oops, I completely forgot about the forge again. I really hope they fix the forge so that it no longer is babysit or forge simulator. I don't want to sit there and flip and babysit the forge the entire time. That gets that's stupid, and it interrupts with other projects. It makes it harder to do things. And oops, I think I made one too many steel. But we're definitely going to need a lot of iron. Oh well. I'm definitely going to have to prepare for the next attack, which, like I said, I'm going to go to rebuild, and I'm going to surround all of my structures with uh, the things, and I'm going to test out whether or not it makes a good defense. As you can see, it was a semi-success, but because I didn't surround everything, the results weren't as good as I had hoped. But they were still pretty decent. Alright, time. Actually, I probably should have ate my infinity shroom, then did that. Oh well. We're halfway there. Oh, I missed 2 spots over there. The foundations being destroyed, I can understand that. Oh, how the hell? Ew. This one's turned wrong. The foundations I can understand, but realistically, if you look at it, uh, you can actually build floating bases, which means you can pretty much screw with the enemy, and I'm definitely going to have to go through and redo quite a few of these because I did not realize how many of these are great. We'll have to see how this goes because at some point I'm going to have to build these individually and all that. or get a better top-down view. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 over there, I think, that are not correct. All right, let's move this out of the way. I know this episode there wasn't much going on. As I said, it's just me designing my place. I am going to use this all along here because even though it's ew, it still gives us some semi flat looking space, which is nice-ish. It's better than just steps. In other words, step, 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 step. It at least kind of looks flat. And I definitely need these chests. I'm glad I built them, and I'm glad I did that test. But the problem is I'm running out of space very, very quickly. Once we get this little spot here done, I pretty much will get another episode where I'm gonna have me filling all this in, but I'm gonna be doing all the logs, and then afterwards I'll show you guys me filling it all in. Probably get the walls all ghosted, and after that I'll probably repeat the process with like the roof and all that. And eventually, if you look at my other episodes or other seasons I've done, you will see there's an episode that shows you how to do roofs properly. Most people don't realize it, but there is a way. And the problem with the roofs in this game is that they don't snap into place properly. What they do is for example, let's say this. In other words, you have this here, and then you can here, this example. You see that gap? It's not that the gap is wider than this, but this is just an example. It doesn't line up to the edge. It has a gap where you have to put in a piece to fill in that gap. In other words, you have to put something in like that to fill in the gap in order to get it away. As you can see, the gap is now filled. This is just an example of what I'm talking about with the roof. You'll have to go and check out my other series and videos as I've done. Alright, let's get this all moved out of the way. I'll have to move the log carts or logs somewhere because they're in the way too. And once we get this filled up, I think I'll call it an episode here. I mostly talked and complained and all that, but still. I mean, if enough people see or get pointed out what's wrong or what needs to be fixed, they might start going, oh, yes, I need that. We need that fixed too. Or I didn't really think about that. Maybe we need this too. But still, I might have to go and suggest this on their building thing. Oops, I don't think that's properly set up. Yeah, there's a lot of these not properly set up. Dang it. That really sucks. Alright, let's get this here. That's that. And then what about over here? I think we'll put one right here. And then do we put one right here? You know what? Yeah, let's put one here. Alright, so we have a little bit of a curve here and a little bit of curve there. There's a lot of this. Yep. Ow. There's a sea of white all over the place here. We're gonna put a ramp down somewhere. I think I'm gonna put it right there. I don't want to put it in the center. Yeah, I think I'll place right there. And another reason why I would like the Sons of the Forest building method is because then I can build a ramp that goes down to where I need it to be. And oops, I keep forgetting about the forge. It's stupid. We're gonna cook up as much iron as possible because we're gonna need it. Like a lot of it. There's steel, there's that. Copper, iron, fuel, that and that. I think I'm gonna have to go down to my truck to get the rest. And then we'll get this in here. I have enough materials to at least make three more wind turbines, which will give me a minimum of power turbines too. So that's giving me about 18. So at least a minimum of, let's say these turbines go down to 10, that would be at least 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. A minimum of 50. Which isn't enough to supply this since it needs 150. But with batteries, if I get a bunch of batteries, we'll be able to take care of this. The problem is I don't know if this makes noise or not. Alright, for now, actually, I think I'll put a curve there and a curve there. No, I'll leave that square. I'll put a curve there. For now, we'll call this here. If you guys enjoyed listening to me complain and make suggestions and enjoy how I plan to build this, I think I might switch that out to a curve and a curve here. And I might actually remove this area off so it goes here to there. But anyways, if you want to see more of this series, make sure to check out the in-screen credits. I will be doing more and all that fun stuff. If you enjoy watching building, then I'm the person for you. And learning tips, tricks, helpful hints, and it's checking out in-game content. That is my goal. For now, I'm going to get ready for the next episode and all that fun stuff. And if you want to see other games that I've done, make sure to check out my channel. I do have other games I've played. And if you want to be added on to the in-screen credits like these people, after about a certain period of time, I'll add you on. If you leave before I reach 1,000, no, I'll remove you off because it's for people who gave me a chance. And hopefully I'll eventually reach that goal. For now, bye-bye and see you next time.